how to become a freelance copywriter and get your first client. If you are looking to start copywriting business, this video is for you. Hey guys, it's S Swan, and in this video blog, I'm gonna share the very first 6 steps you should take if you are looking to start a freelance copywriting business. Now, I might be a little bit biased, but I truly think that copywriting is the best business around because every single business on the planet needs a copy. Whether you are familiar with precisely what copywriting is or not, just think of it as any single word written for business are making sales. So, Facebook ads, social media posts, emails, print copy, websites, copy, all of that is considered copywriting, and it's needed by all kind of businesses, small, large, offline, online, you name it. Copywriting is one of the only creative business that allows you to get paid with nothing more than your laptop. You don't need any fancy software programs or Adobe Premiere to edit videos or Photoshop to edit graphics. All you need is a Word document. I have traveled all over the world thanks to my copywriting business. It is giving me time independence, location independence, and I can truly say that if you are looking to start a copywriting business, I think that's pretty wise move. Now, one of the questions I get asked all the time is, how did you get into copywriting? How did you even know what that was? And I have to say, I was a little bit lucky because I sort of stumbled into the whole online marketing copywriting world when I applied for an internship at Mindvalley, one of the world's leading online publishers of personal development programs. That was a truly unique experience for me, and when I left the company in 2011, I had all of this training and I know how. However, I was essentially starting from scratch when it comes to building and starting my own copywriting business. So that might be where you are right now, where maybe you studied some courses, maybe you want to get into it, or maybe you haven't done any of that yet, and that's okay. Now, before I dive into my 6 steps you need to take before you start copywriting business, there is something I want to nip in the bud about copywriting, and that is the misnomer that to be good copywriter you have to be classically trained writer, or you need to get a straight A in English class in university or high school, or you are a grammar freak. I can tell you none of that is true. All you need is empathy, creativity, and a passion for writing. Here is the thing, we are given the extremely amazing skill set to be able to communicate through words, and every single business needs that skill set. That's why copywriters are so highly paid and are sought after by every single business on the planet. So truly all you need to start writing is empathy, creativity, and a passion for writing. And then with that, you layer on the tactics and strategies in the conversion principles, in the psychology, and that is what I am here for. So if you are looking to start your copywriting business, or if you are looking to scale your business through copywriting, be sure to hit subscribe because I have plenty more videos and blogs coming your way. Let's move on to the 6 first steps you should take if you are starting your copywriting business. Step number 1, study. I cannot reinforce this, and don't take just one copywriting certification program and call yourself a copywriter. Get out there and learn from the buzz of my programs, sign up for courses, attend seminars, and whatever you do, never stop studying. I have been in this business for over 10 years and I still absolutely love reading, listening to podcasts, and learning from the best and the best out of there. So truly always hone your craft and focus on how you can get better and better and better. Step number 2, get crystal clear on what you offer. As I mentioned before, every single business on the planet needs writers, but will you write copy or content? If you don't know the difference, be sure to watch my blog video on the difference between copywriting and content writing. Do you want to write long-term for sales, social media posts, videos, Facebook ads? How do you want to serve your client? Do you want to work part-time, full-time, contract basis, retainer? Just really take some time to map out what that dream freelance business would you like and how you could offer your services. Okay, so that brings me to step number 3. Get crystal clear on what you want to and who do you want to serve. And I know in the beginning it can be tough because you are like, I will just take any odd job, and that's fine, but just remember that the first few clients you have set the foundation for the types of clients you will get in the future. And that's because a lot of business owners want to hire writers with experience in their particular needs. So I get started in personal development, cryptocurrency, and that has always been my niche of copywriting. I love writing about personal development and cryptocurrencies because it's something that I'm truly interested in, so I never get tired of it. Remember, empathy is the key in being a good copywriter. So really think about your personal life and experiences. If you want to write about pets, parenting, or real estate, or finance, there are so many niches. They are looking for great copywriters, and the more specific you can be, the better you can show up and serve your ideal clients. So take some time to think about this in the beginning, because this will set the foundation for the types of clients you will grab in the future and needs you in a specific area of copywriting. And the more experience you have, the better you are going to get. Step number 4. Write a self-sales pitch. Now, I know this sounds a little bit key, especially if you don't feel comfortable selling yourself, but if you are going to learn how to write for other people and sell products for other people, you need to know how to sell yourself. So that's why the last 2 steps were so important. Once you get very clear on what you offer and who you serve, this step will become so important and it will help you find your niche. The most important thing to remember with the stuff is just honest about where you are at. A lot of business owners don't want to hire the most seasoned and experienced writers because they are looking to train someone who is going to learn and adapt to their brand voice. So if you are green and you are just starting, don't worry about it. Super honest, show up and deliver results. Step number 5. Build your online portfolio and profile. Because how are your clients gonna find you if they can't find you? So now that you have taken some time to get clear on what you offer and who you serve, and you rent out a little bit of sales pitch, be on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, have a personal website, get a profile. Because here is the thing, when clients start hearing your name, they immediately going to go Google you and see where you are present and where you are active online. So with that, you are going to want to have a portfolio and some social proof. If you have worked with anyone in the past, go get a testimonial from them. This is so huge, and what so many creatives forget to do. Immediately after you have a positive exchange with the client, ask for testimonials. These can be added to your Facebook fan page, to a Google review, to your website. All of this is going to increase your chances of getting more and more clients. And be sure, while you are building a portfolio, in the meantime, you don't have to have it available online for everyone to see, but just know that people are gonna be asking you for it. So have some writing samples, whether they are paid or whether you have done them in your free time. Go out and find clients that you can do some sample work for. Anything you can do to build up that portfolio, it's just gonna help you in the long term. And of course, the more clients to get, the easier it is to build your portfolio. Step number 6. Find clients. Now, I'm a huge believer in both the push and the pull strategy. What I talked about in this video blog is a lot about the pull strategy. Get very clear on what you offer, who you serve, and get an online portfolio presence and profile setup so the right people can find you. In terms of a push strategy, which means going out there and finding those clients who wants to work with you, you got to be a little bit more strategic. Alright guys, there you have it. Those are my 6 steps you should take if you are looking to start a freelance copywriting business. If you found this video helpful, please like and share. And before you go, I want to hear from you. What is the number 1 challenge you are experiencing when it comes to copywriting and to your business? Where did you stop? Where I can help you? Comment below to let me know. I can't wait to see you guys again. Thank you very much. Bye bye.